श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ओम्। ॐ सहनाववतु सहनो भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः. So yesterday we were seeing varam vanam varam vaiksham varam bharopajeevanam varam vyadhirmanusyanam najikarena sampadah. It is better to stay in the forest. It is better to beg for our living. It is better to carry weight to take care of our life. Or even if we are having some disease, that is also okay. But it is very difficult to serve in somebody in higher position, a king. It is very difficult. Tathā yuktaṃ maya kritam yad anena saha maitri vihita. I did a mistake. Ayuktam, that's an improper thing for me to do. What? Yad anena saha maitri krita, to have friendship with this fellow. That was very improper of me. Why? Uktañca, because it is said, yayoreva samaṃ vittaṃ, yayoreva samaṃ kulam, tayormaitrī vivāhaśca, na puṣṭavipuṣṭayoḥ. Yayoho eva samam vittaṃ, yayoho eva samam kulam, tayoho maitri vivāhaśca, na tu puṣṭavipuṣṭayoḥ. Yayoreva samam vittaṃ, with whom you have equal wealth. Yayoreva samam kulam, with whom you have equivalent the family lineage. Okay, so the wealth and the family lineage should be equal. Only with those equals you can have maitri vivāhaśca, you can have friendship and marriage. If you are opting for a higher or a lower, natu puṣṭavipuṣṭayoḥ, not someone who is powerful or weak. You cannot have someone who is strong or someone who is weak with them, strong or weak with respect to the wealth or with respect to the family. With them, you should not have a friendship or marriage. So, whether you take the bride or bridegroom from the other family, whichever way, in the friendship. So, the customs which you have been following, the rules which you have been following, that you will have to compromise for the other person. Whether you are talking about a person with higher or lower strata in wealth or lineage, you have to compromise your lifestyle, your character, your activities. Compromise is death. There is a problem then. Tathā, and moreover, it is said, mṛgā mṛgaiḥ saṅgamanuvrajanti, gāvaśca gobhisturagāsturagaiḥ, mūrkhāśca mūrkhaiḥ sudhiyāḥ samānaśīlavyasanena sakhyam. mṛgāः mṛgaiḥ saṅgamanuvrajanti, gāvaśca gobhisturagāsturagaiḥ, mūrkhāśca mūrkhaiḥ sudhiyāḥ samānaśīlavyasanena sakhyam. Birds of same feather flock together, they say in English, right? That is what is said here. He says, mṛgāः mṛgaiḥ, animal has friendship with another animal. Gāvaśca gobhisturagāsturagaiḥ, and one cow has friendship with another cow. Turagāः turangaiḥ, one horse has friendship with another horse. Mūrkhāः mūrkhaiḥ, one idiot has friendship with another idiot. Sudhiyaḥ sudhībhiḥ, one intelligent person has friendship with another intelligent person. Samānaśīlavyasanena sakhyam, sakhyam, not sakhyam. Sakhyam means friendship. Sakhitva bhava sakhyam. So friendship is with a samānaśīlavyasanena, one who has same kind of a character. Only with that kind of person, and only with that kind of person who has some equivalent character and equivalent strength. So that is with whom you have normally have friendship. Tadyadi gatvā tam prasādayāmi. Now, thinking about this, he got angry. Okay, so I have to go and talk to him, right? Tadyadi gatvā tam prasādayāmi tathāpi na prasadam yāsyati. Even if I am going to go and convince him, still he is not going to be convinced. He is not going to be satisfied. He is not going to be happy. Why? Because uktañca it is said, nimittamuddiśya hi yah prakupyati dhruvaṃ tasyāpagame praśāmyati akāraṇadveṣaparo hi yo bhavet katham narastam paritoshishyati. It's a very beautiful thing. This Sanjivaka is not an idiot. He is a very smart person, right? But still, because of the situation, these fellows thought he is kind of that is why they are trying. See, he is able to convert Pingalaka himself into a herbivorous. He is a carnivorous. He is a meat eater. But he converted Pingalaka to a grass eater, right? So he is that smart, and Pingalaka is even ready to become a grass eater because of this fellow. That smartness he liked. So he says, nimittamuddiśya hi yah prakupyati dhruvaṃ tasyāpagame praśāmyati. Nimittamuddiśya, because of some reason. Yah prakupyati, one becomes angry because of some reason, triggering reason there is. Tasyāpagame, when you remove that reason, dhruvaṃ praśāmyati, definitely he will become normal. He will become softened. He will become without any anger. Like we say, if a person is asleep, you can wake him up. If a person is awake, you can say, okay, come, let's go. You can also wake him up. But if a person is lying down, closing his eyes, you can never wake him up. That is why he says, akāraṇadveṣaparo hi yo bhavet. One who is angry without any rhyme or reason, katham narhatam parisyoshiti. How can anyone make him happy? No one can satisfy him if without any reason. Like we have a saying in Tamil, the mother-in-law, daughter-in-law problem. This is so a mother-in-law who does not like her daughter-in-law will never be satisfied whatever she does. Whatever she does, that's a mistake, because she herself is a mistake. That is how she sees, right? Aho sadhu chedamuchyate. Aha, it's nicely said. This is what is said by Sanjivaka. Oh, the elders have said it nicely. What did they say? Tell me, let me also know. Bhaktānaṁ upakāriṇāṁ parahitavyasa vyāpārayuktātmanāṁ seva samvyavahāradatva vidushāṁ drohacchyutānāmapi vyāpattiskhalitaṅtareshu niyatā siddhirbhavedvā nava tasmāt ambupate iva vanipate seva sada shankini. Bhaktānaṁ upakāriṇāṁ parahita vyāpārayuktānāṁ seva samvyavahāradatva vidushāṁ drohacchyutānāम् api vyāpattihi skhalitaṅtareshu niyatā siddhihi bhavedvā nava tasmāt ambupatehi iva avanipatehi seva sada shankini. So skhalitaṅtareshu niyatā vyāpattihi. So skhalitaṅtareshu, for a person who has a troubled mind, whose mind is not steady, if you are going to serve him, then siddhi bhavet va na bhavet. There is a possibility of gaining result or not. Whom are you talking about? Bhaktānaṁ, even if he is a devotee. Upakāriṇāṁ, even if he is only a well-wisher. Parahita vyāpārayuktānaṁ, or a person who always does good for others. Any activity he does is only for the good for others. Seva samvyavahāratatvedam, and a person who knows the technique of what seva is, the subtle idea of what a service is, okay, and what a good conduct is. Drohacchyutānāmapi, and a person who has fallen away, who has fallen away from betrayal, meaning one who does not betray. So even if these people, whether they do good or bad, does not really matter. If they are going to serve a person without a steady mind, then there is no guarantee that the result is positive or negative. Can be any which way. Tasma, therefore, ambupate eva avanipatehe seva sada shankani. Therefore, like serving the water, Lord of water. Lord of water means who is Lord of water? Cloud. No, cloud is not Lord of water. The cloud is carrying the water from the ocean. So the ocean is the father, Lord of water. Okay. So the ocean, like the service of the ocean. Similarly, serving the king, Avani means earth, Pati means Lord, Lord of earth means the king. So, serving the king also, Sada Shankini is always doubtful. The result is always doubtful. Don't understand the example. Okay. Serving the king, yes, I understood that. It's always doubtful. The result is not always a guarantee. Okay. Now, example. See, in olden days, they used to jump into the ocean and hold their breath and come out with the mother of pearl. Nowadays, they have all the techniques. They use all the gadgets. Earlier, no. They used to jump, dive, and bring the. They used to hold their breath for so many hours or so. So, when they come out with the mother of pearls. Okay. Now, you have all these shells. So, you break open the shell, you will find the mother of pearl. Is it guaranteed? Oh, I jumped into the ocean, I brought this. So what? There is no guarantee that you will find the mother of pearl inside the mother of pearl. Nacre. No, there is no guarantee. Similarly, there is no guarantee for a result in while serving the king. Okay? Tathā. And similarly, he is making it more clear. भावैस्निग्धैर् उपकृतमपि द्वेष्यतां याति लोके साक्षात् अन्यै अपकृतमपि प्रीतये उपयाति दुर्ग्राह्यत्वात् नृपतिमनसां नैकभावाश्रयाणां सेवा धर्मः परमगहनो योगिनामप्यगम्यः भावः स्निग्धैः उपकृतमपि भावस्निग्धैः उपकृतमपि द्वेष्यतां याति लोके साक्षात् अन्यैः अपकृतमपि प्रीतये च उपयाति दुर्ग्राह्यत्वात् नृपति मनसां नैकभाव आश्रयाणां न एकभाव आश्रयाणां सेवाधर्मः परमगहनः योगिनामपि अगम्यः. Bhavasnigdhaihi, a person whose mind is immersed in the love. Even when he is doing some good, upakritampi, even if he is doing some good, deshyatam yati loke, he is scolded. Okay. You see people, you are giving food or some toffee or something, and there you see one person sitting there, you think, okay, oh, I'll hurt if I'm not going to give him, offer him, he's going to be hurt, or I'm going to hurt him, so let me also offer him. You go and offer him. He said, do you think I'm a beggar? Did I ask you? So even if you wantedly go and serve him, he is going to be offended by that. Sometimes he is going to scold you. So you love, but in return you get a hatred. One. Sakshat anni apakritamapi pritaye chopayanti. Sakshat anni apakritamapi. Even though you do some bad things to him, to them, pritaye chopayanti, they start loving you. They love you. How is this? This, I don't know if other people who, I don't know if there's similar ads in the TV. There is an ad for Cadbury in India. So this fellow will be eating this Cadbury 5-star chocolate. And there will be some things, and like a dog running, like, okay. And it's going to meet with an accident or something. So this person who is the owner of dog, he'll ask them to help save. They'll be munching the chocolate. They'll not do anything. And the next scene is somehow because of they not saving the dog gets saved. If they had gone to save the dog, stop the dog, then some weight would have fallen on the dog or something, and the dog would have been killed. So they don't move, and the dog gets saved. And that fellow who wanted them, who previously probably cursed them, he'll bring the dog and say, "Thank you." And these fellows will be, okay, go ahead, kind of. So even if you don't do anything, even if you do bad to them, not helping them, but still they will love you. So you do something hatred, they love you. You do something lovable, they hate you. So durgrahyatvat tirupati manasam, because the mind of the king is very difficult to understand. Durgrahya, it is very difficult to understand, comprehend. Na eka bhava ashrayana. It does not fall for the same trait. It never, like good people, they hate. Bad people, they love. It can happen. Good people, they love. Bad people, they love. Good people, they hate. Bad people, they hate. Anything can happen with them. Seva dharma paramagana. Therefore, serving, the duty of serving is very deep, very difficult to understand. Very deep means very difficult to understand. Oh, it may be difficult for you to understand, but wait, I'll tell you. Yoginam api agamya. Even the yogis cannot understand this. Is it enough? Even the yogis cannot understand this. So that is how deep it is. This duty of serving is. Okay. Tat parignatam maya. Now Pingalaka comes. Sanjeevaka says again. Tat parignatam maya. I have understood something. What have you understood? Yad prasadam asamanaihi samipavartibhi yesha Pingalaha prakupyatah. Prasadam asahamanaihi, people who cannot tolerate the Pingalaka showering his love on me, samipavartibhi, someone close to us. By them, Pingalaka prakopitaha. Pingalaka is angered. Pingalaka is made angry to show anger on me by somebody. Smart fellow, this fellow is. Tenaya mama adoshasyapi evam vadati. That is why even if I didn't make any mistake, this fellow is speaking like that because somebody is triggering him. This is what is clear. Uktañca, because it is said. What is said? Prabho prasadamanyasya na sahantiha sevakaha sapatnya iva sankruddhaha swapatnya sukruteirapi. Prabho prasadam anyasya na sahantiha sevakaha. Sapatnyah iva sankruddhaha swapatnyaha sukruteirapi. This is a beautiful shloka. Prabhoho, to the Lord. Prasadam anyasya na sahanti. Sevakaha na anyasya prasadam sahanti. The servants who serve the Lord, the king, whomever they are serving, the servants, they don't like the master to love someone other than themselves. Every servant wants the master to love only them, not anyone else. Right? Example, sapatnyaiva samkruddha swapatnyaha sukruteirapi. Even if one's wife is doing a very good thing, very good service, she is serving what? Whom? The husband. And the other wife should be happy. Oh, she is serving our husband. Sapatnyaha means multiple wives for one husband, right? So the other wives should feel happy. Oh, she's making her husband happy. They should be happy, but they don't. Samkruddha, they'll become angry. Why she's doing that? I should have been there in that situation. Like this was a common thing earlier. In any culture, marrying more than one woman was a common thing. And this you can see in Indian culture, with respect to an example, is in Indian culture, the moon. Moon is a man, unlike the other people who think moon is a woman. So moon is a man for us. Okay, moon, the deity for moon, Chandra, he is married to 27 stars. 27 stars. So he says, bhavati cha evam yad gunavatsu samipavartishu gunahinanam na prasado bhavati. And it is natural. Bhavati cha evam. It is natural. It happens like this. What? Yad gunavatsu samipavartishu. If somebody who has very good qualities is close by, then gunahinanam na prasado bhavati. The others who have lesser good quality or no good quality, they have bad qualities, they won't shine there. In front of a person with very good quality, the people with good qualities and bad qualities don't shine. Like uktañca, it is said, gunavattara patrena chhadyante guninam gunaha ratrau deepashika kantihi na bhanau udite sati. So gunahina, I translated as lesser good quality or bad quality. Reason is, he says, gunavattara patrena. Gunavattara patrena. If patra means a vessel, means a person with a greater good quality. Greater good quality. By him, chadyante, wheeled, covered. What is covered? Guninam gunaha, the good qualities of other people. One with a better good quality, by him, the people with good qualities are veiled, covered. They don't shine there. Like ratrau deepashika kantihi, like the light of the lamp shines very brightly in the night. Na bhana udite sati, but it does not shine. It does not even have existence. We should have to see, is it burning or not? When the sun rises, bhanu means sun. When the sun rises, it loses its sheen. Davanaka says. Now, like he was trying to engineer the anger or the hatred by being supportive, kind of being devil's advocate. And now he says, Davanaka says, Bho Mitra, dear friend, Yadi evam tan nasti te bhayam. If this is so, if you think somebody has made him against you, then there is no fear. Why? Prakupitopi sadurjanaihi tav vachana rachanaya prasādam yāsyati. Even though he may be tempted by others to be angry against you, still tav vachana rachanaya, with your beautiful words, prasādam yāsyati, he will be calmed down. So don't worry. It's all fine. Sa aha, for that, sa aha, Sanjayaka says, Bho, dear, na yuktam uktam bhavata. What you said is not right, sir. Laghunamapi durjanana madhye vastum na shakyate. Even if people with lesser amount of bad qualities are there, among them it is very difficult to stay. Why? Upayantaram vidhayate nunam granti, because they will find another method, one means or another means, definitely they will find and they will destroy you. Even with lesser bit of bad qualities. Uktañca, because it is said, Bahava pandita kshudraha sarve mayopajivinaha kuryuh krityam akrityam va ushtre kakadayo yatha. Bahavaha panditaha kshudraha sarve mayopajivinaha kuryuh krityam akrityam va ushtre kakadayo yatha. Bahava kshudraha panditaha, many cheap learned people. They are learned people, but they are very cheap. They, what do? Sarve mayopajivinaha. They use deception to live. They cheat others for their living. Kuryo kritam krityam akrityam. They may do good things, they may also do bad things. Because they just want to cheat you and exist. Like ushtre kakadayata. Like for the camel, these crows, whatever they did, like that. Damanaka. Damanaka now. It's time for Damanaka to ask, Kasamyat, how is this? Normally, Damanaka was the storyteller. The other fellow will have this expression. How is that? How is that? Now Damanaka is asking, how is that? And so Bharavit, he says, who is that? Who says? Not Damanaka, Sanjivaka. Sanjivaka says now. Let me tell the story. You'll see this. Om Purnamadaః Purnamidam Purnāt Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.